I'll just lean down, because it's okay. It works. Alright. Hey everyone, it's Joyel and Mama L, and welcome back to my channel. So today was kind of like a last minute decision for me. I had zero clue what I wanted to do for this week's video, and then I realized, one, you guys are always harassing me to get Mom back on here. Two, I thought it would be fun to kind of let me go through her hair and moisturize it and kind of see if we can get a good look at some of her curls and compare it to mine, see what I got from Mom. But of course, before we get started, please don't forget to click that subscribe button down below. Once we reach 60,000 subscribers, I'll be buying any one of you any product line of your choice. Also, don't forget, I now have channel memberships. You guys can check all of that down below in the description box. But let me introduce you to this week's promo. Exceptional quality, fair prices, premium details, and carbon neutral. Ana Luisa Jewelry offers long-lasting pieces crafted with care, with no luxury markups, and only use the best noble metals. And starting January 14th, you can purchase your favorite pieces or a fantastic gift for your loved ones during their Valentine's Day sale of 15% off all products. They offset 100% of their carbon emissions, starting with the sourcing of raw materials, all the way to the disposal of their pieces. Plus, the use of limited batches ensures the highest standards while eliminating excessive waste. To me, that made them an amazing company to work with because they truly care about our planet while providing beautiful pieces of everyday jewelry that I felt fit my more minimal aesthetic. This time I decided to choose pieces centered around the color green because I wanted more jewelry that matched my eyes. I chose Temple Green, an adorable layered necklace set featuring two 14-karat gold chains and an opaque green banded malachite gemstone pendant. I thought the dark green would go really pretty with my eyes, and again, I just wanted to try and stick with a different color this time. Second, I chose Gabby, a celestial-inspired opal necklace dipped in 14-karat gold that features a shimmering gold opal starburst pendant. I've always loved opal. I think it's a gorgeous stone and goes with pretty much everything. Last but not least, I chose Molly Green, an adjustable 14-karat gold bracelet that features a dainty, lightweight, and iridescent green aventurine oval gem. I wanted to pair this with the Temple Green necklace, and I thought it would be perfect to complete the set. With pieces from $39 to higher end pieces with no luxury markups, everyone can find something that they love. Click the link in my description box now to shop the Ana Luisa Valentine's Day sale at www.analuisa.com for again 15% off all products, and gift you or your loved one their next perfect piece in their collection. Last day to guarantee standard shipping before Valentine's Day is Tuesday, February 2nd for US buyers and Monday, February 5th for international. And if you are the owner of a business, especially a Black-owned business, please send me an email at SharmaineJoyel@gmail.com. But let's get started. Alrighty. So, as I promised, we're gonna go through Mom's hair today. So, all you've done, you just took your bonnet off, right? That was literally
That's it.
What? Just kidding, the nephew had to poop his pants. So, alright, we're back. So, what I'm going to do today is I get to play Mom's hair. We're going to go through her curls. I'm going to moisturize using just water, a leave-in of her choice, and then the Bittle Things Bittle Butter, which you guys know I always rave about. But I do have a few questions for Mom too, that she will answer while I'm working through her hair, and then I'll cut in a scene where I'll show you guys as I'm working through her hair. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna start with some water real quick. I'm just gonna explain what I'm doing. If you wanna bend your head forward, Mom, I'll start from the back. So I'm gonna apply water, leave-in, butter, detangle, and just kind of leave from there. But while I'm doing this first section, I did have a question from a subscriber who said, out of all the hairstyles you've had, Mom, out of all of them, so rack your brain, what's been your favorite hairstyle that you've had so far?
Wow. Favorite hairstyle? It's kind of a hard question to answer, but when a friend of mine got married in Houston, oh gosh, back in the 80s, I went to her hairdresser and my hair was almost shoulder length and I wanted to change, so I had it all cut off. And she styled it so beautifully. I think that was the most favorite because it gave me some height in the top, but it was smooth on the sides and in the back. It was beautiful. Had some curls, soft curls up top, and it was great. But then again, I was probably about 20 pounds lighter. Wasn't as plump as I am now, and it looked great.
Was that and you said that was a straightened hairstyle?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Pretty. Is that the picture that your friend had emailed me that one time?
Yes.
If I can find it, yes! If I picture. If I have mom's permission.
Yes.
Since you're all dolled up in that one, I'm sure you won't mind.
Hey, that picture looks really good, so go for it.
Yes! So just so you guys know, I've just applied the water in her leave-in, which is the Mielle Pomegranate and Honey leave-in conditioner. I'm just starting from the back, and of course, like I said, I'll show you guys what I'm doing as I go. But one of the other questions that somebody had was, what would be your advice for black girls in today's world? Just kind of navigating, what would be your biggest advice?
Respect yourself, because no one will respect you unless you respect yourself. And that means carrying yourself in a manner that 90% of the people are not going to put you down for. You were born a girl. There's no sense of showing the entire world what you were given before you allow yourself to show it to that person you want to show it to. There's no reason to throw your boobs out there or your butt, because we all know what you're born with, what you've developed as. Just giving it away free? No. Let them earn that.
Basically know your value.
Exactly.
Without showing it off too soon.
Exactly. And let little girls be little girls. They don't need to be wearing nail polish and makeup when they're 6 and 7 years old. Actually, they shouldn't be wearing that until they're about 14, 15. First time they go to a dance or cotillion, a prom. Be a little girl for as long as you can. Because once you can't go back.
I get that. I mean, especially with today's Instagram culture, you see a lot, as you guys know, it's very popular to kind of dress your kids up in kind of like what's considered adult fashion. You know, the cute little crop tops for girls, or the skinny jeans for little boys, and or the baggy sweatpants and stuff like that, which is all fine. Like, you know what I mean? Like, clothes are clothes, but also, when is that line drawn?
Exactly.
To let kids be kids.
Yes.
So
they grow up too fast these days. Anyway, I mean, they are exposed to so much stupidity. They grow up way too fast. They're not allowed to be children. They're little adults. They're so-called parents who are acting like they're 15 years old, unfortunately should not be parents, because they haven't grown up mentally. They have not matured. But, you know, that is the way of the world. And unfortunately, that's how the story is written. And at least I know how it's going to end.
As for like, to kind of like branch off of the advice part and stuff for black women, you know, for me, I'm a biracial woman, so obviously certain things that I go through are going to be a little bit different. But besides just kind of like, maybe like knowing your value and stuff like that, and not just in how you clothe yourself, but like what would you give black women, I guess, advice in today's dating world? I know, like, maybe, you know, you're married, but you've heard me kind of complain, and you've heard issues, and some of the issues that we still deal with, you know, black women who maybe deal with men who, you know,
don't respect them, don't value them.
Yeah, or base it off of stereotypes and not really, you know, the whole, like, I don't date black girls. Like, I've heard that my whole life, too. And so what would be, I know some of the common advice is to not limit your dating options, as to maybe not just keeping it exclusive to just black men, you know, maybe branch out of your dating circle. And I was wondering if maybe you had some personal experience.
Well, yeah. Growing up, yeah, I have to say I like boys at somewhat an early age, and black boys really didn't like me much. I was too dark, my nose was too big, my hair was not straight enough, just wasn't their version of pretty enough. And as I got older, you know, there were a few who wanted to spend time with me, but it wasn't in daylight standing up on my own 2 feet. Unfortunately, I gave in to some of that, and it wasn't until I matured that I realized that is not the way.
It's not love.
Yeah, that's not love. That's not respecting myself. That's not valuing myself. So my advice is learn to respect yourself. Look out there and see what the adults have done, and then, you know, kids your age, is that how you really want to be? And if it's not, stand up for yourself. Be who you want to be. There's a song out there by the Staple Singers, Respect Yourself. I live by that now, and I hope that's something that I've taught both my girls.
It is. I mean, even through high school. I mean, you guys kind of have. I haven't spoken in detail about it, but you guys, I've mentioned that, you know, dating and men were never a focal point in my life. It's just not something I ever had a lot of opportunities to do based off, you know, where I grew up and just being around people who just didn't, you know, respect me or like me because of what I was mixed with. But I learned very quickly, again, is that a man does not determine my value.
Amen.
Having lots of friends does not determine my value. I took a lot of pride in making sure that I was kind of a school nerd, so maybe it's different for everybody else, but like, you know, my grades and making sure I was doing well on my track team and being, you know, which luckily with track you can do a little more individually, so, but those were never my focal point. So I guess for girls who think that, you know, they'll never have a chance with dating or they're losing out on experiences, I'll tell you one thing. Boys are just as stupid at 30 as they are at 15.
Yeah, they are. I have to say something. Your grades and the things that you accomplished in your teenage high school years, you don't know how many adults appreciated that in you. I've had black, white, Mexican parents come to me and say, your daughters have done so, even your teachers, they are so exceptional. They are respectful, they're beautiful, they're intelligent, not smart, but intelligent. There is a difference. And that made me feel good as a parent. You know, that your dad and I instilled in you some serious values, work ethic, independence, determination, and look where it's led you. I'm not saying we're, you know, the greatest parents on earth. We've made mistakes, and some of those mistakes I still regret, but you guys have grown, and that makes me very proud as a parent. So what you guys went through, I know you had your challenges, but you guys worked so hard to achieve those goals. Even if they weren't really goals, you got there a lot on your own with guidance, and we appreciate that you listened. You know,
that's always appreciated as a parent, right? It's like, oh my gosh, it wasn't in one ear and out the other.
And I've always told your dad, I said, the things that we dealt with, we were lucky compared to what other parents had to deal with. Even when there were some serious tough times, parents came to me, they handled that beautifully. They handled that greatly. Even the parents of the kids you were having these issues with wish their kids were like you.
My other thing is, you know, I know that in today's society it's often, I mean, not even just in today's society, like Mom can say, you know, black women and their features are often the butt of most jokes, but I always say, look at the bigger picture. This is what kind of encouraged me to kind of look past some of the negative things that I had even heard outside, you know, just from society about natural hair and black women. I'm like, they make so much fun of black women, but every significant piece of culture was based off of a black woman who did it first. These big Botox lips, these big ugly ant butts that people are doing that look crazy on them, but looks, you know, this is something that looks natural and beautiful that black women have looked like for ever.
Centuries.
And everyone copies it. They make fun of wigs and weaves. Everyone wears a wig now. The Kardashians wear wigs. It's like, it's insane to me that people can stand up and almost demonize black women, but then turn around and they literally copy you. They make fun of the nails and the colored wigs, but then do the same thing. They make fun of African American vernacular English, and now they're all speaking like it. Yeah. American culture is black culture at this point. I've said it in a video before. Yes, I wouldn't be surprised if all of a sudden we go from everyone having a rhinoplasty to all of a sudden wanting a fuller nose. I would not be surprised. I said, you had it first, own it. Own it, and you naturally had it. Do you think that do you think looks and natural hair is as important as it was when you were in school? Do you remember that?
Yes. Yes, it's very
It was still important back
It
then.
identifies you. How you look in public identifies you. And in all honesty, that's probably where the butt of our jokes come from. Because women will go out, hair is not done, they're wearing bedroom slippers, the clothes don't fit. I understand there's times when you just don't care.
Me. Over your mom secretly roasted me.
Let me tell you this.
Hey, I put jeans on today. They're not actual pajama pants like they usually are.
She got dressed. Let me tell you, your grandmother, Nana, this woman would go to Circle K, hair done, makeup on, lipstick, everything, dressed to the nines, to go to Circle K to get herself a pack of cigarettes.
I know, because when we were with her, she'd make us do the same thing. Like, no, it's not Sunday.
You went out presentable. You just didn't go out there, I'm just running up the street. You don't know who sees you running up the street. And I guarantee you, if they see you, they are going to make some serious comment to everybody they can say, did you see so-and-so pants down out lower than her butt? She wasn't wearing a bra, she got boobies as big as bowling balls. Honestly, they are going to say that.
Yeah, and that goes for that. I mean, that's why they have the whole website, People of Walmart, right? Literally to shame people who didn't get ready to go outside their house. Like, that's literally the entire point.
Yes.
Unfortunately. As unfortunate as it is, welcome to reality.
And that goes across all races. It does not matter if you are pink, blue, orange, green, whatever. If your hair is a mess, your clothes are nasty, they are going to say something and you will be the butt of every joke, Walmart or not.
So I've gotten this bottom section. I don't know if you wanted to just like feel it or you want to get up and look at it in the mirror in the bathroom. That's just with a little bit of butter, and I only use like a pinky nail size amount on your each section. So that was just water, the leave-in the butter, and then just brushing it through with the Felicia Leatherwood brush. I don't know if I actually showed Mom the Felicia Leatherwood. It has your hair in it, so reality.
Yes.
But it separates so that when you're brushing, it releases tension and you have less breakage.
Cool.
Now this is where I'm going to kind of show you guys what I've been doing with Mom's hair while she's been chit-chatting.
Well, even the band didn't want me to dye my hair. I'm like,
Really?
Wait, you want Nana or Grandma to look old?
Yeah, so the red you guys see right here, that's from henna, right?
Yes.
Yes, so henna. I convinced Mom to stop using the the regular hair dye in hopes it would help with like hair health and stuff. But all I'm doing right now is just taking small chunks, and this is going to be great for you guys who have a TWA or who have recently big chopped and are kind of like, how do I get through my hair? But I'm just using my fingers, which is best, honestly. You don't want to just start ripping with a comb. Even Mom knows that.
Yeah.
God, your curls are perfect. I love it. But anyway, so I've sectioned out this piece, and now all I'm gonna do is take my water right here, and I'm just gonna lightly spray it. I'm not getting it damp, so that it's not running down the back of her neck. And then I'm just massaging the water in, because again, what I'm trying to do is get that water to kind of help manipulate through her hair. You don't want to work on dry natural hair, that's how you start ripping stuff out.
Yeah.
Now that I've kind of massaged that water, see how her hair's now just kind of stretching out, giving me some length? Yeah. So now I'm gonna start working the leave-in into it. And the leave-in that Mom chose to use today is the Mielle Pomegranate and Honey leave-in. She was using the Mielle Hawaiian Ginger Moisture Butter, which I use, but I guess she ran out. And then before that was the Camille Rose, right?
Yes.
Macadamia, or the hair milk.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if this happens to anybody else, but I feel like the Mielle Pomegranate and Honey leave-in conditioner is notorious for its pump breaking. Every one that I've owned has broken. So I just put a little scoop off of the straw that's in there onto my hand, and that's what I'm gonna work into Mom's hair. And now I'm just gonna massage it into her hair. This is the other thing. Some people think just patting it onto your hair, that doesn't work. You want it to work into your hair so the moisture can actually benefit it. You don't just want it to sit on your hair. And then I also like to do is I smear what's left on my hands strictly on the ends, where that's usually the driest part of your hair. Now that I've massaged that through, this is when I will apply my butter. Alright, and I'm going to be using the Bittle Things Bittle Butter. Again, the same one I use. Basically the size of like my pinky nail is all you're going to need, especially since, you know, my mom doesn't have, 12 inches of hair like I do. So I'm just going to take a little tiny bit, like I said, about the size of your pinky nail, and I'm going to smear that on my hands the same way I did my leave-in, and massage that onto that same section. And the butter is what's going to lock in the moisture from the water and the leave-in. So this is what's considered the LCO method, so liquid cream oil. One of the best ways to maintain moisture for low porosity, kinky, coily hair. I don't detangle till I have all the product in because, again, you want some nice slip.
Yeah.
Slip is always nice. And then the other thing is people are like, I always yank out my hair or it really, really hurts. You can also grip the section. Everyone knows, just grip it, start from the bottom and work your way up. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, right, Mom?
Yep.
Look at that.
Yeah,
Look how pretty.
You have hair left after that.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay. Look at that. And it's so soft. Gosh, guys, yeah. I definitely got my hair from my mom. I love it. Now you guys kind of see, that's the whole process, basically. Revamping her hair. So I'm going to give you guys a quick zoom in before we finish off her head here. I've like super zoomed in. And you guys can see just how tiny and tight these coils are. That's why it's called kinky coily hair. It's not a curl and it's not a wave. And then this is all the hair that we just moisturized. Same thing. Look at her coils, you guys. Where's my thumb? Alright. Last piece. Just some water. I was asking Mom if it felt nice to actually have me do her hair for once, instead of it the other way around.
You know, when was it? When I had my seizure. And I needed to redo my hair. Both you and Selena washed my hair, blow dried it, and straightened it for me.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. That was a while ago.
Oh gosh, like 10, 11 years ago.
Yeah, but I've also, like, I mean, we've known, like, hair days was always kind of just, like, our time not to just get hair done, but it's also, like, a bonding thing. They say in, like, Black culture, you know, doing our hair together, like, spending that time, or, like, that day during your hair is really, like, a bonding thing, like, in our culture.
Yes, definitely.
So when people say it's just, you know, it can just be hair, but, like, you know, it does have a cultural tie to it.
Yes.
You know, a lot of moms and daughters, or even their sons getting their hair braided, you know, that's quality time, taking care of yourself.
Yes, and it teaches a lot.
Yeah, it's fun, you know, and because our hair requires, you know, a little more work than most other hairs, you know, that was, you know, a little TLC time on Mommy. And
yes, yes.
yeah, it's all eyes. What do you think? Your scalp feel good?
Oh, that feels good. That feels great.
Wee! Let me see. You're all.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god! Wow, it's really soft, Mom. Very cute. Okay, let me readjust my camera. Where am I? Oh, we're done. That was actually really fun. All right, you guys. Mom's hair is all moisturized. Did you want your glasses back on?
Oh, so I can see what I look like?
Yes. Oh, Ritz.
There we go.
Yay! How cute! I'm gonna do a little zoom in for our outro. Look, it's all moisturized. You know, obviously, it's kind of like me. We'll trim it and shape it as it goes. But today's, goal was to get it nice and moisturized, and she can just kind of relax for the rest of the day. I'm not a stylist, but
Relaxing is a good thing.
it's all moisturized, and she's getting some length. I liked this as an opportunity to kind of see where Mom's length was at too. So, yeah.
It's getting there.
Moisturized and brushed. I love being able to see the coils, but I hope that you guys did enjoy today's video. It was a little bit more relaxed. Just hang out with Mom. You guys kind of got to see a close-up of her coils and her kinks. Kind of compare it to mine if you guys want to. But again, I hope that you guys enjoyed. We will see you in my next video. Keep blooming.
Bye.